Another movie review.
That so doesn't look like Brad Pitt, you know?
Hey, what's up? Kyle here again. I'm here with my wonderful, beautiful girlfriend Lisa here again. XXMintoStarXX.
Hey guys!
And we're here at the
TNX Cinemas.
TNX Cinemas again.
Near my house.
Near her house in Richfield Park, right?
Yeah, I live in Richfield Park. This is TNX though.
This is TNX.
Another town, but it's like 10 minutes away.
Yeah. And we're here to do another movie review. We just saw another movie, and that is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Directed by Quentin Tarantino, one of my favorite directors of all time. And I heard this is going to be his last film. This is his last film, and then he's done with making films for is it like?
I don't know permanently
I think permanently. This is like his final film for forever. Like, I don't know. It's kind of upsetting, but I love his films, and he's just a great director. I love From Dusk Till Dawn. I mean, he didn't direct From Dusk Till Dawn, but he was. I think he was part of that. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Kill Bill
is one of my favorite horror movies. From Dusk Till Dawn, Kill Bill 1 and 2, Pulp Fiction. You all know Quentin Tarantino's movies.
Yeah.
And he's done so many movies. They're so great. This is starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt and
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie and also Al Pacino.
A lot of famous people.
A lot of famous people. And what do you think of this?
Okay, I think to be fair.
And by the way, look at my shirt.
It says Hollywood.
Hollywood on it.
Yeah. Pretty much though, I love the style how they went for this. The one thing that attracted to me was for this movie was the retro style, like in the 1960s. I am a giant sucker for those films. And this one gave you like an old-fashioned vibe of like how movies were kind of made in the 1960s. And I thought this was a really, really amazing film. I love the cinematography of this. I thought everyone did excellent. This was like actually one of the better films I've kind of seen in a while, like this year. I mean, I love other films this year, like Endgame, but I'm a giant sucker for like retro films, especially in the 1960s. Yeah. Because like I love flashback films, anything like retro. I'll go see right away like this because I'm like sick and tired of like films that have like modern day technology. Like I just think these films, something like this, are really underappreciated. And I did hear that the ending got a little bit weird.
The ending was the best part to me. I didn't really care for this movie too much. I don't know. It's not. I love Quentin Tarantino, but this is not my favorite film of his.
I mean, it's his final film. It's his final film. Let him go out with a bang.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really care for this one too much. I didn't get the jokes.
Yeah,
some of the jokes were funny, but it was somewhat funny, like the ending, and I don't want to give anything away.
It's a big, no spoilers.
But there's some violence in it, and there's some like stuff there's some comedy, some drama, some scary things.
Technically though, it's a little bit of drama, but technically it's supposed to be a drama, and
it's like what goes on in Hollywood, pretty much.
Yeah, like after, kind of like the aftermath.
The aftermath, and it's present what goes on today in Hollywood, pretty much. And
especially with like people getting killed and.
But I don't know if it's exactly what happens or it's just made up or if it's actually true. It's.
I think it's sort of based on.
It's sort of based on it, yeah. But it's just the plot. Some of the plot of it, the plot lines, and some of the dialogue was very weak, and I didn't care for it too much.
I mean, from what I read online,
it was not really caring. I didn't really. Some of the scenes in it, I thought were kind of slow.
Yeah, I read that.
I didn't think they had. Nothing really happened that much in this movie until the very end. Like nothing,
it kind of goes all together.
Yeah, there's nothing really that fascinating about this movie too much until like the ending. That's about it. It just really didn't fascinate me a lot too much. I don't know. It's hard to say. I've been very picky with movies lately. I don't know why, but they haven't been making a lot of good stuff lately, and also I'm just trying to. I think this could have been a lot better. you know, the way this could have been a lot better. But in ways I did enjoy it, in ways I didn't. Anyways, tell what else were you saying?
Pretty much like
The character development was not good.
I mean, except for like, I think Leonardo DiCaprio's and Brad Pitt were the ones kind of focused on character development. I thought they developed like really nicely.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, some of it. I like the actors in it. I love Brad Pitt. I love Leonardo DiCaprio. I love Al Pacino. I love Margot Robbie from Suicide Squad. I love everybody in this film, and I love the director of this film. It just was a weak plot and a weak just not like strong enough film for me.
I mean, I liked it though because again, I guess it's something like this. You gotta watch it a couple times.
I guess you gotta watch it a couple times to get it. I didn't really understand what was going on really too much. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, what were you saying?
Basically, if you guys know the plot from the trailer, it's mainly
tell about what it's about.
It's mainly about like these two brothers who, well, actually, I don't know if they're brothers, but one was a stuntsman, one was a main actor. Basically, they had this like cowboy TV show, like in the Western. Like I think it started out as a movie, and then I think it started out as a like a TV series, and then it started out as a movie, and then and then basically they're kind of like in their rough patches in the movie business, and then after it kind of gets like them like exploring some like it basically had its own little separate stories.
It's like little different stories.
And then Margot Robbie was basically trying to be noticed in the movie, and then like she kind of watches the movie, kind of does her own thing, and then we don't like see her until like the very end.
Yeah.
And, like I just feel like she didn't. I don't like how they gave her like very little to do.
Yeah, that's another thing. They gave her very little to do in this movie.
And like she was like all over the trailers.
I know. I thought her character was gonna build up more.
Basically, I think the main focus was Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
That was like the main focus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was like well done. I mean, I thought it was I thought it was a little bit slow in some scenes.
Yeah,
it was
very
a little bit
slow. And
it
it's
was
long
slow.
too. It was like 2 hours and like what?
2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was a long movie. I thought it dragged on a little bit too much.
At some parts, yeah.
Some parts.
I heard that too. But a lot of people actually liked it. I think this movie is trying to like go for like an Academy Award. I think that's why I think Quentin Tarantino wants to make this his final film, because I think he's looking for just to get an award. But again, I don't know. I mean, I know this director, and I don't really like know his films, like except for 2 other films. Like I've heard of Kill Bill 1 and 2. I never got a chance to see it. I see Pulp Fiction. I've seen Dust Till Dawn, My Grandfather, and that's
one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one thing that really fascinated me was like, even though
that's Barbara Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino.
Yep. Even though like there are like multiple plots like all over the place, I still think the overall like concept is really well done. Like, and I especially love the retro style. Like, oh my god, if I can get to do those effects in Final Cut Pro in my editing, I would like go over like I love style like films like this. I mean, the text, the style, the location. I'm like, it felt like a freaking like old movie.
Did you ever see Django Unchained or The Hateful Eight? I never saw those either.
I've heard those.
I gotta see those. I heard those were good. With Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah.
Those were directed by Quentin Tarantino as well.
And actually, I spoke to like a person at the end of the movie, and they said like you gotta like, understand Quentin Tarantino's humor to get the film.
You do, yeah, you really do.
Like I always love very little of the films, but I just like it because of the retro style. I mean, I thought the plot was pretty good.
The 60s throwback was, I love that. I love 60s throwback movies.
Oh my god.
I love all throwback movies from like from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Not today's age.
Or 50s, or any, not today's age.
It's like they're getting like today's horror. I think like
I like some of today's age, but not all.
Yeah, because like, oh, let's show the new iPhone. I'm like, no, go back to the times.
Go back to the original time zone.
Yeah, where things were better.
Original time period.
And I think this is like trying to show that back then was, I guess, a little bit better than today's age.
Yeah, but some of it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the cars, music. I love the music.
Me too. It depends on how good it is, like how it's presented, how they present it, like well.
Yeah.
And how it's all made well, like if it's made well or not.
I agree.
But this movie was okay. You know, like
I loved it though. I
it wasn't
personally loved
that.
it.
I didn't really care for it too much. But let's get down to the ratings. Out of 5 star, out of 10 stars for being the best, what would you give it?
I think I'm gonna honestly. I was thinking a 10 out of 10 because, but to be honest, I think with some of the plot lines like dragging on a little too much. Again, it's Quentin Tarantino's last film. Like, kind of do whatever he wants at this point. I think I'm gonna get like 8 out of 10, like 9 out of 10.
I give it like a 6 out of 10, maybe. 6 out of 10, I'd probably give this movie.
All right.
6 out of 10. It wasn't the greatest movie, but it's not the worst thing I've seen.
Yeah.
I just think Quentin Tarantino, a lot of his older films are a lot better. Just wasn't his greatest film.
I mean, it's up to the point to say it's my last movie. I can do whatever I want. I'm just gonna go out with a bang.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
I wish he could do more movies though, like more like horror, like From Dusk Till Dawn, or more like Pulp Fiction, and
Yeah.
Kill Bill movies, and more violent movies. I like his like the more violent ones that he's done.
Yeah, I bet the plots were better.
Yeah.
I mean, this one was a little bit slow though.
Yeah.
Maybe so guys, if you guys want to watch this movie, go ahead.
So you guys stay after the credits at the end credits for the movie.
Yeah, stay after the credits.
There's a little something at the end of the credits for it.
Yeah, it gives you like another 60s throwback.
Yeah. It's
Black and white.
Black and white.
It was really cool though. It was actually really cool.
Really cool scene, yeah.
And if you watch the credits too, there is a little like another Easter egg that gives you back, like those like credits at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Like how they did it back then. Like you see those credits. Like, I thought that was like really cool. Like the style of this was actually so unique.
Yeah.
Like I would see it again just for uniqueness and to understand the plot a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I give it 6, and you give it what?
10 out, not 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10.
Because I suggest people what?
Because again, the plot was a bit slow. As my suggestion, the movie.
Should people go see it?
Guys, if you guys want to go see it, just for the 60s throwback, go ahead. Just to warn you though, it's a long movie. I didn't expect it to be a long movie, but there is a little plot lines all over the place. But if you guys like wanna like watch it and see for yourself, I mean, go ahead, enjoy yourselves. It's a nice little getaway from home.
Yeah.
And just enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if you're a Quentin Tarantino fan, you definitely see it. Definitely see it if you're a Quentin Tarantino fan.
And Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm a Quentin Tarantino fan too, but if you're a hardcore Quentin Tarantino fan, definitely see it. And I would check it out. Give it a shot.
Yeah, it's his final film.
It's just not my. It's his final film, and but I wouldn't say it's his best like his original films.
I mean, it's a good send off.
Yeah. Anyway, though, guys, hope you enjoyed this review that we did. Thanks a lot for watching, for subscribing. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below underneath this video if you enjoyed the review and these videos. Hit up my girlfriend Lisa on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow her on Instagram and Tumblr. And subscribe to her at XXMintoStar on YouTube, XXMintoStarXX. Thanks a lot for watching, for subscribing. And I'll see y'all later, next time. Alright. Peace. You wanna go direct a movie right now?
Yeah.
Let's go.